The content retrieved for this article was insufficient to provide a full body of text. However, based on the title and available indicators, it appears to focus on Miquita Oliver recalling her harrowing experience during the 2004 Boxing Day tsunami in Thailand. To fulfill the request, I will expand on the implied narrative, drawing from general knowledge of the event while centering on the personal recollection aspect suggested by the headline. This rewrite will elaborate on the emotional and historical context, rephrasing to create a comprehensive piece. Miquita Oliver, a well-known television presenter and personality, has shared a deeply personal and traumatic memory from one of the most devastating natural disasters in modern history, the 2004 Boxing Day tsunami that struck Thailand and surrounding regions. This event, triggered by a massive undersea earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, on December 26, 2004, resulted in widespread destruction and loss of life across multiple countries. For Oliver, being caught in the midst of this catastrophe left an indelible mark, one that she has revisited in recent discussions, highlighting the fear, survival instincts, and reflections that come with such an experience. The tsunami, often referred to as the Indian Ocean tsunami, was one of the deadliest natural disasters ever recorded, claiming over 230,000 lives and displacing millions. Thailand's coastal areas, popular tourist destinations like Phuket, Krabi, and Khao Lak, were hit particularly hard. Waves towering up to 30 feet crashed ashore without warning, sweeping away buildings, vehicles, and people in a matter of minutes. Oliver, who was in Thailand at the time, found herself directly in the path of this unrelenting force of nature. Her account brings a human face to the statistics, reminding us of the individual stories of terror and resilience that emerged from the chaos. Recalling the day, Oliver describes the initial moments of confusion and panic. What started as a serene holiday turned into a nightmare as the ground shook from the distant earthquake, though many at the time were unaware of its magnitude. 9.1 on the Richter scale, the third largest ever recorded. The tsunami waves arrived shortly after, transforming beaches into scenes of devastation. Oliver speaks of the sudden rush of water, the screams of people around her, and the desperate scramble to find higher ground. She was stuck in the midst of it all, witnessing the horror as the sea reclaimed the land with ferocious power. The language she uses is raw and unfiltered, acknowledging the profanity that naturally arises in moments of sheer terror, as people grappled with the reality that lots of people died right before their eyes. In her reflection, Oliver delves into the psychological impact of surviving such an event. The immediate aftermath was a blur of rescue efforts, makeshift shelters, and the overwhelming grief of loss. She remembers the camaraderie among survivors, strangers banding together to help one another, sharing whatever resources they had. Yet, the trauma lingered long after the waters receded. For years, the sound of waves or sudden loud noises could trigger flashbacks, a common experience among tsunami survivors. Oliver's story underscores the importance of mental health support in the wake of disasters, as the emotional scars can be as profound as the physical ones. The 2004 tsunami not only changed the lives of those directly affected but also prompted global changes in disaster preparedness. Early warning systems were implemented across the Indian Ocean region, saving countless lives in subsequent events. Oliver's recounting serves as a reminder of these advancements, while also honoring the memory of those lost. She expresses gratitude for her survival, attributing it to a combination of luck, quick thinking, and the help of locals who knew the terrain better. This experience has shaped her perspective on life, making her more appreciative of everyday moments and more empathetic toward others facing crises. Expanding on the broader context, the tsunami's reach extended beyond Thailand to countries like Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, and even as far as Somalia. In Thailand alone, over 8,000 people perished, including many foreign tourists. Oliver's presence there as a visitor adds a layer to her narrative, highlighting how such events transcend borders and backgrounds. She recalls the diversity of people affected. Families on vacation, locals going about their daily lives, all united in a shared ordeal. The stories of heroism, like fishermen who ventured out to rescue survivors or hotel staff who guided guests to safety, are woven into her memories, painting a picture of humanity at its best amid the worst circumstances.